So I believe my Father Agnel, Multipurpose, Verna are coming up with unique school level program for hockey.
Well, I think hockey being our national sport uh, has to be given its due place. And recently, we have done well internationally. The Indian hockey team has done very well. But in Goa, particularly, I think there is a lot of scope and opportunity. And I think personally, I love hockey. I've been following hockey all my life. I'm a great lover of football. I'm a football player myself. And, our campus has a lot of opportunities. We have multiple institutions here. We have from nursery to, engineering to masters. We also have a school, a high secondary, and many other institutions. We have a catering college, we have engineering colleges. And last year, in fact, this past year, our students did well in football. Our school won the Superauto Championship in Goa and represented Goa in New Delhi. And I thought maybe we should also introduce hockey. And
And so now you have shortlisted some 80 students, I believe.
yes, so then basically what has happened is I got in touch with you know Mr. Joachim Carvalho, who is ex hockey player of India. He represented India in the Olympics, in the World Cup. He's played about 200 matches for India. So he's a former India captain, coach, selector, and Arjuna award winner. And Joachim has been very gracious to come and assist us in this new program that we are beginning in introducing hockey at a very grassroots level. And so Joachim, all the way from Bombay, brought his team. And in the last 2 days, we've done some selection of children from the first and second standard. And we are hoping to lay a turf here in this campus. And in the process, we want to introduce hockey at a very, at a very grassroots level. And we have noticed, we were checking out the students, and all of them have a lot of potential of being athletes. They have the capacity, they have the strength, they have the rhythm. And in fact, we were just doing a selection without any hockey sticks, without any hockey. But basically, what we have to check out is if they have any potential for playing any sport. And one of the things that we look into our children is whether they have the rhythm, they have the strength, they have the body capacity to be able to play a sport, stamina and other things. And I'll tell you, almost 95% of the students have that capacity. And I'll tell you, I was really amazed that girls were even better than boys. So that potential is there, and I think we have to tap into that, and that's what we are planning to do.
And so this coaching will be part of this school curriculum.
Yes. So the plan for us is, generally what happens is you have after school program. And then after school program is subject to students' availability, because nowadays students have to go for tuition or music classes. So we are trying to include this in their regular curriculum. So it's going to be part of one of the, especially during the PT period. And we are trying to organize and so that everybody has the opportunity to play hockey.
So this is a long drawn program. Starts in February and goes up to the academic year and into the next academic year.
Yeah, so we are planning to do the inauguration of this program in the month of February. And of course, then summer comes and we will have it as their summer, summer program. Children will be playing different sports during the summer. So we'll introduce hockey right there. But then in the curriculum, it's going to start in the month of June.
And you spent a few years in the US. Coming to sports, what was the major impact which has left on you, from the US experience, watching and following sports in the US, and how it is different in India?
Well, I've loved sports. I'm myself a sports person. I've played a variety of sports, but football has been the main sport. When I went to the United States, that is, many years back, and I worked there for over, over 10, 12 years, almost 15 years I worked there. I was really, I loved the country, and sports is like another religion for these people. And they play a variety of sports, Football they call soccer, but soccer is not their main sport. Their main sports, baseball, basketball, American football, which is like rugby, and ice hockey, and soccer, which we call football and they call it soccer, is getting very popular, and they are doing very well now. Messi is there in one of their leagues, and but I also played golf. I also skied. I played tennis. So I kind of tried my hand in different sports, and I really enjoyed sports. And one thing with regards to sports over there, it starts at a very low level, at a grassroots level, and then by the time the students are in their 8th or 9th grade, their level is really high, especially basketball, baseball, American football, and at the university level, they are really at the Olympic level. And actually, many of those who are selected for the Olympics many of them are from the university, whether it's in athletics or track and field or gymnastics or at a very young age. And so in a way, it's a culture, and I think the difference between them and here is here, it's only those who can afford, or it's not become a culture. It depends on the organization, the head of the organization who would like to, bring in, sports and make sports part of the curriculum. But I think slowly, we have the capacity and we have the potential of, bringing that type of culture in our culture too.
Some of the universities offer scholarship for good sportsmen from all over the world.
Yes, that's a very good point actually. The universities there actually support potential sports people from anywhere in the world. If you are a top athlete in Europe or in Asia, you have every chance of getting full scholarship at the university. They merit talent. They don't look at where you come from, where your father is from, and which political background you come from. They really don't care. They just basically go by the capacity and the potential of the individual. And so students are actually scouted. Universities scout them, and they not only scout them, but they give them free scholarship for their education, and also then train them, and they even give them stipends. So the students are, it's professional right from the time they are enrolled into any university. Dale?